NBA 2K17 has been out for about 7 months now, and while I can't speak for everyone else, this game has gotten me to the point where it's practically unplayable these days. Case in point, when a game first came out, I was kind of skeptical as to how breaking down players by positions, by archetype, and all that stuff would work, and listening to their explanations, I remained on the fence still, because every time I hear Ronnie2K and LD2K talk on those streams about something new while eliminating certain exploits in the game, it kind of sounds like now when the game first came out, I tend to be the smart 2K player that I always try to be. I went straight to my career to test out what my player could and couldn't do, since now we're restricted to having an archetype that only allows you to be so good at certain things. I mean, the glass cleaners are strong bigs that can rebound and set screens. Lockdown defenders are pretty self-explanatory. Sharpshooters are the best shooters from the outside, along with the stretch bigs. Slashers excel at going to the rim. Shot creators are good at making difficult shots, and that's the one I initially chose, the shot creator. I grinded on my career for roughly a week and a half until my friends wanted to get together and hit up the park. Can't lie, at first it seemed like one of those, okay, I can get used to this type of things. But in the back of my mind, I'm still not 100% sure, because it's still early in the game and no one's found a game-breaking glitch to exploit and put up on YouTube yet for everyone to see and ruin the experience for the casual players that just want to get on the game and play. We've all become accustomed to certain exploits that were kind of bad but not game-breaking, and that's okay, because I've yet to play any game of any kind that was perfect from front to back without those small infractions. But when you can count on the negatives outweighing the positive, then it becomes a problem. Lo and behold, within weeks, there were several, and I mean several updates. I actually lost count after about 6 of them. I remember in a matter of 2 days, there were like 3 updates. Once this happens, it makes it virtually impossible to get used to the game. And in typical 2K fashion, once they, I'm using the quotation fingers, fix one thing, for some strange reason, the game seems to hinder something else that never needed to be tweaked in the first place.
What the fuck? Did you see that shit?
Yes, I did.
Call me nitpicky, old school, or whatever, but I came from an era where however the game was released is how it should be. As long as it isn't game breaking or just outright unfair, let the game be what it is, so that the people that actually play it the most can get a feel for the game instead of always feeling like you're playing a different game every 3 weeks. Me personally, I haven't touched NBA 2K17 in about a month for a number of reasons, with the first and most important of them all is the fact that it just isn't fun anymore. With the exception of Pro-Am, there really isn't any motivation or sense of accomplishment at playing that game. That is full of patches, yet no solutions for some of the worst in-game glitches you'll find. Servers are, well, I mean, more of the same. In a game where you're either waiting forever to get in the game, you actually can fall asleep while waiting to wait for the game to actually load. In my career, for my part, and if you're on Xbox One, I've heard many people saying that the Paul George screen can sit up there for at least sometimes 8 minutes, if at all, in order to load into the in-game menu, which is a really bad thing this far along in the game that they can't seem to fix.
Yeah.
Yo, you got an ace. Oh shit, this nigga dunked with his neck. Oh shit, you a beast, boy.
Let's talk about how we were lied to. Remember in that Facebook stream, or several Facebook streams, where LD2K and Ronnie2K both said that you wouldn't be able to dribble all day without a substantial penalty and stamina? This means that you can not dribble all day without losing stamina and slowing your player down. Well, we all found out quickly that that was false. You can, in fact, still dribble all day with little to no penalty. You ever played with a random playmaker in the park? Then you know exactly what I mean. And when you ask one of them about it, you'll get one of 3 things: either blocked, ignore, or get some sort of amnesiac, selective amnesia response, kind of like,
I don't know what I said. I don't remember.
This all comes down to 2K not having any real competition to enhance their competitive drive. Once a company has a monopoly on the industry, they become complacent and lazy. When you put out a patch after patch after patch, it doesn't tell me that you're really trying to fix what's broken, but instead you're putting a band-aid over a bullet wound. I've said countless times that if NBA Live wasn't going to be around, then we needed something to come out to at least get their attention, even if it's an alternative style basketball game. Now, NBA Playgrounds was just announced to be coming out sometime in May, and while I'm not hype about this game and don't think it's going to do any real damage at all, me and my friends are going to at least give this game a try, depending on how much the game costs. Now, even at the time of me recording this video, NBA 2K17 is yet to release an official badge guide some 7 months into the game. This is a horrible, mismanaged thing that they seem to do every single year. And ever since NBA 2K15, that aspect of the game has been a huge part of it, as it is one of those things that can either make an okay player good and a good player more efficient. For selfish reasons, it gives channels like mine a chance to flourish because of the badge videos we make in order to help those in need of it. But for those of you who don't have the energy nor the time to fish through some 50 badge videos in order to see whose video is the most helpful, they can't go straight to the source in order to find that stuff out. Chances are they'll release a badge tutorial video after no one cares about the stuff any damn more. Look, in closing, in an era where you expect games to progress and grow over time, this series has gotten progressively worse, even to the point where many of us have stopped playing it altogether. For those who have YouTube channels that survive off this series, most of them continue to put on a front like this game is great, forcing themselves to play the game day in and day out while suffering on the inside. Others have chosen to resort to playing other games such as GTA 5 on their channel just to try and stay afloat. Me personally, I haven't even figured that part out yet as to what I want to do. I still have a few badge videos in the vault that I haven't uploaded. Unlike many others, I actually play other games. I'm playing like MLB The Show, Rainbow Six Siege, Titanfall 2. So I refuse to let 2K handcuff me or my channel. Now, I know many of you are subscribed to me because of the NBA 2K videos, but I refuse to force myself to play that game if it isn't fun for me anymore. Make some clickbait videos saying I quit playing it only to make another video 2 days later about it, and all those other tricks these guys are out here doing. I'll just say this. When it's fun for me to play, I'll play it. If it's not, then I won't. And by no means am I trying to sway anyone's judgment of the game. Be your own person, have your own opinion. This is only my thoughts and my thoughts alone. This is my opinion. I'm out of here. I'm Flock. I'm gone. Peace.